students, welcome to my green board. I am your Lakshmi here, and today I have come to teach you trigonometric functions class 11th exercise 3.2. In this video I am just going to teach you question 1 to 5 and the rest of the questions will follow after this video in the next video. Okay, so initially let's concentrate on the formulae. Okay, in trigonometry we have many formulas, so it is very important for you students to memorize these formulae before starting a trigonometry. Okay, so please memorize these formulas, it's very easy. So going ahead with this, so I have given in your NCERT textbook you have this formula section in the end of the lesson, so please go through it. Okay, it's very important, so you need to memorize everything. So these are the identities. Okay, these are the identities you need to memorize, and these are the formulae. Okay, so you'll be using these formulas and identities in the forthcoming exercise. Okay, so now we are going to next section. Now these are the four quadrants, quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this quadrant is known as the first quadrant. Okay, this is the first quadrant, and this is the second quadrant as written, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Okay, so now the first quadrant, everything will be positive. Here all the thetas, that is all the angles will be positive in this quadrant. Okay, because x also you have this positive and y also it's positive, so all the angles will be positive in this quadrant. Okay, now in the next quadrant, second quadrant, you have only sine and cosec as negative. Okay, and the rest everything will be sine and cosec as positive, and the rest all will be negative. Okay, now in the third quadrant you will have only tan and cot as positive, and the rest all will be negative. Okay, now in the fourth quadrant you will be having this cos and secant as positive, rest all will be negative. Now students, so if you want to remember this, so you just remember this: all students take coffee. Okay, all students take coffee. So from this you can take A, which means all positive. From this students you can take the S, sine and cosec is positive, that is inverse of sine is cosec, and rest all will be negative. Now next you will be taking T from take, that's tan and cot would be positive, rest all will be negative. And from coffee you can take the C, cos and secant as positive, rest will be negative. Okay students, now we know in x-axis we have this okay, I'll just go to the next page not to confuse yourself. Okay, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Okay, so we know this. Now what we are going to do is, in this x-axis it starts from 0. Okay, and then it goes it starts from 0 and 2 pi etc. See, from 0 to 90 degree, this will be your pi by 2. I'm just putting this 90 degree in terms of radians. Okay, pi by 2. Now when it goes like this, it's positive. When it goes like this, it's positive. Okay, positive, positive. Okay, now what we are going to do is, we are just going to see from 0 to 90 degree, 90 to 180 degree, 180 to 270 degree. 270 in terms of radians will be 3 pi by 2. We know pi is 180, so just multiply it by 3 and divide it by 2. We will get 270. Okay, so if you are going the anti-clockwise direction, you will be getting all positive. Okay, so everything is positive. But if you are going this direction, it will be negative. Okay, see, from this will be negative. You're going like this, it all calls for the negative thing. Okay, so this is a simple thing, you might be knowing it. So whenever you're going from 0 to pi by 2 plus, whenever it is plus, you'll get the here all positive, here sine and cos positive, cosec is positive, tan will be and cot will be positive, and here cos and secant will be positive. Okay, the rest all will be negative. Understood? So let's go to the sums now. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Okay, they are asking for the values. Now find the value of other 5 trigonometric functions if cos of x is equal to minus 1 by 2 and they have given that x lies in the third quadrant. Okay, so they have given x lies in the third quadrant. Now what are we supposed to do? Initially what is given? Cos of x. So solution, we can write it as, this will be your solution. Okay, we can write it as the inverse of cos of x is secant x. So whatever is given, just write the inverse. Secant of x is equal to 1 by cos x. Okay, so you will be getting the inverse of cos x, which will be minus 2. This 2 will go up and this minus will come upside. Okay, so we have got the value of secant x as, so secant x will be minus 2. Okay, one value we have got. Okay, you can just put a box here for this one first value. Now next we are going to deal with the identities. Okay, let's write some identities here. So next we are going to find the 5 trigonometric functions. So first function we have got is secant x. Now next function we will be getting with this identity, sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. This identity we have already seen in this. See, here we have this sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. This identity we are going to use. Okay, okay children, fine. Now from this we will be getting sin square x equal to 1 minus cos square x. Okay, now 1 minus of, we have this cos square x as cos x minus 1 by 2. So this will be minus 1 by 2 the whole square. As simple as that. Okay, now your answer would be equal to, one second, sorry. Okay, the answer would be sin square x is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4, which will give you 4 minus 1 by 4. So now ultimately your sin square x is equal to 3 by 4. Okay, understood? Now sin square x we are getting 3 by 4. Now sin x, what will it be? So sin x would be, sin x would be root of 3 by 4. Okay, which will give you plus or minus root 3 by 2. Okay, now we need to know if it is a plus or minus. How can we know this? Okay, so from this question we know in the third, if the x lies in third quadrant. Okay, if x lies in the third quadrant, what happens is, in third quadrant we have only tan and cot as positive. Okay, rest all will be negative. So here your this one will be, sign of this will be negative. Okay, so your answer would be sin x equal to minus root 3 by 2. This is your answer for this sin x. We have got the value of this trigonometric function sin of x. Okay, now next we are going to take cosec x. Okay, we have this cosec x as cosec is equal to 1 by sin x. So just write the reciprocal of this. 1 by minus root 3 by 2. You will be getting the answer as minus 2 by root 3. So we have this cosec x equal to minus 2 by root 3. Okay. This also we have got the function. Okay. Let's mark all this. Now next we are going in for the next trigonometric identity, that is we need to find the tan x. Okay. So what we can do is we have to find this secant x first. So what are the things we have found? What are the identities we have? We have found the secant x, okay, and then we have found the sin x, and we have also found the cosec x. Now let's find the tan x. Okay, so tan x is equal to sin by cos. We know that. Okay, so we already got this sin by cos. So minus root 3 by 2 divided by minus 1 by 2. Okay, got it, children? Now what we are going to do is, next page we will be getting this. See, so we got this tan x as minus root 3 by 2 divided by minus 1 by 2. Here what will happen? This minus 1 by 2 in the denominator will become the reciprocal, we have to multiply the reciprocal. So this minus gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled, so our answer would be root 3. Okay. So here we have got this tan x as root 3. Okay. Here the value of tan x is root 3. Now what is the value of cot x? It is the inverse of tan x. So we will be getting as 1 by root 3. So cot x value will be 1 by root 3. So this will be your answer. Okay. So as simple as that. So we have got the answer for this question. We have got all the 5 identities now. Okay. So next question will go. Okay. Similar question, we are going to do it. Now they are now asking for this. When sin x is equal to 3 by 5 and x lies in second quadrant, find the value of other 5 trigonometric functions. Now in second quadrant we know, okay, one second. So in second quadrant we know that sin and cosec will be positive. So in second quadrant, sin, okay, sin, cosec, these two are positive. We very well know. Okay. So all students take coffee. So second quadrant is students. So yes will be sin and cosec will be positive. Okay. Now, so let's start. We have been given sin x equal to 3 by 5. So initially we will be doing with the inverse of sin. So cosec. Cosec x is equal to 1 by sin. Okay. 1 second. What's wrong? Yeah. So you'll be getting cosec x, the value of cosec x will be 1 by 3 by 5. Okay. So we have answer as cosec x is equal to 5 by 3. Okay. Got it, children? We'll be getting it as 5 by 3. This value we have got it. Okay. Now again let's concentrate with the same formula as sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. This is identity. So cos square x will be finding it out, 1 minus sin square x. Okay. So we'll be getting 1 minus 3 by 5 the whole square. So we have got this 1 minus 3 3s are 9 by 25. So 25 minus 9 by 25. 25 ones are 25 minus 9 by 25. So cos square x, we are getting it as 25 minus 9 by 25. So it will be 16 by 25. Okay. Okay, children. 25. Any doubts, please let me know. Now we'll be getting it as 16 by 25. So cos x would be root of 16 by 25, which will give you as plus or minus 4 by 5. Now we need to find if it's a plus or minus, isn't it? So in second quadrant, sine and cosec is only positive. The rest all will be negative. Okay. So you'll be getting this cos x as negative of 4 by 5. Understood? Okay, children? So in second quadrant, other than sin x and cosec x, rest all is, you'll be getting it as positive. Okay. Now, okay. So we got the value of cos x. Now secant x we know. Sorry, again. The secant x we know 1 by cos x. So we have this 1 by minus 4 by 5, which will give you minus 5 by 4. Okay. So secant x value we have minus 5 by 4. Okay. Now let's concentrate on this tan x again. Yeah. Tan x equal to sin x by cos x, which is equal to, we have got the sin x value as 3 by 5. See here, 3 by 5 we have got sin x value, it's already given, and cos x we have got minus 4 by 5. Okay. So now we can just get the values 3 by 5 and minus 4 by 5. So tan x value you will be getting as 3 by 5 into the division of a fraction would be the multiplication of its reciprocal. Okay, we know that. So the answer would be minus 3 by 4. Okay. Now we got the value of tan x as minus 3 by 4. And exactly cot x would be the reciprocal of tan x, which would be 4 by minus 4 by 3. Okay, children? So these are the two values of tan and cot. Okay, we got the answer. Okay, children? So let's go to the next question. Okay. So the next question would be, 1 second. Yeah. So next question would be, find the value of the cot x, which is equal to 3 by 4, in which x lies in the third quadrant. Okay. So in third quadrant we know, we very well know in third quadrant, okay. So in third quadrant, the value of tan and cot, is positive. The rest all will be negative. Okay. So now we just have to keep this in mind while doing the sums. Now they have given the value of cot x as 3 by 4. So let's take the tan x, inverse of cot. Tan x equal to 1 by cot x. Okay, which is equal to 1 by 3 by 4. So the value of tan x would be 4 by 3. Okay, children? So it's very easy to get the inverse of this. Okay, reciprocal. Now let's take the other trigonometric identities. So this identity we need to take because we have this tan x, we have to take some tan x identity. So secant square x plus tan square x equal to 1. So the value of secant square x would be 1 minus tan square x. Okay, so which 1 plus tan square x, sorry. Secant square x is 1 plus tan square x. So we have this, sorry, 1 plus tan square x is secant square x. This formula, one second, I'll just teach you this way. 1 second. So we have to take the identity as 1 plus tan square x equal to secant square x. Okay. Now, what is the value of tan x is 4 by 3, the whole square. Okay. So which will give you secant square x. Now, 1 plus 16 by 9 would be your secant square x. Okay. Which will give you 25 by 9. Okay. So secant x it be equal to root of 25 by 9 which is equal to 5 by 3. Okay. So this one 5 by 3, what happens is you need to know if it's a plus or minus 25 by 3. Okay. So now you need to know if it is a plus or minus 5 by 3. Okay. We need to know this. So in third quadrant we know other than tan and cot rest are negative. So we are going to take it as a negative. Okay. So we will be getting secant x as minus 5 by 3 because other than tan and cot rest are negative. Okay. We will be taking this secant x as minus 5 by 3. Okay children. Now let's take the other identity cos of x. We have to find it. So it will be 1 by secant x. So we will be getting it as 1 by minus 5 by 3. So the answer would be minus 3 by 5. Okay. So it's very easy to find the identities once you are thorough with the all the formulae. Okay. So now we have got this sine, we have got the values of tan, secant and cos. So from this cos we can get the tan. So tan x would be sin x by cos x. Okay. So you have this sin x is equal to tan x into cos x. This cos x will go up. So it is equal to tan x value we know. The value of tan x would be, one second. The value of tan x we have got is as 4 by 3. Okay. They are given it as, well, we have got the value 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 into value of cos x is minus 3 by 5. So 3 gets cancelled. The value of tan x will be minus 4 by 5. Okay. Got it children? So we got all the values now. Okay. The value of sin x would be minus 4 by 5. Okay. Now, so we have got the value of tan x, cot x, secant x, okay, cosec and also secant x and cos x and sin x. Okay children, I hope you are able to follow. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section so that I can help you out with all doubts. Okay, so that there is no need for any confusion here. And please let me know in the comment section if you need, you want me to tell in any other language like Hindi or something, so that I can just handle, because I am just telling in English, and if you are able to follow, it's fine. Otherwise, there is no need for any change in this, continuing this video. Okay. Now, so the values of everything we have got, tan x, then yeah, secant x we have got, cos x. So cosecant we know, cosecant, the value of cosecant x also we can get it as cosec x equal to 1 by sin is cosec, which will be equal to minus of 5 by 4. Okay. Got it children? Now let's go to the next question. find the value of which x lies in the fourth quadrant. Value of secant x is given. Okay, now how can we write this? Here secant x is given, and in the fourth quadrant we very well know the value of cos and secant are positive, rest all are negative. So what we can do? What we can do is, now let's find the value of the whatever is being given. Secant x is given, just find the value of the reciprocal of that, is cos x. So cos x will be getting 1 by secant. Okay, as simple as that, which is equal to 1 by 13 by 5. Okay, let me put it in a simpler way. 1 by 13 by 5, which is equal to 5 by 13. Okay, value of cos x is 5 by 13. Now we have to write the formula. Sin square x plus cos square x is the identity we are going to use, because we have got the cos x value. Now sin square x will be equal to 1 minus cos square x. Okay, so 1 minus of 5 by 13 the whole square, we will be getting it as 1 minus 25 by 169. 13, 169 will be getting. So here we will be getting the value as 169 minus 25 by 169. Okay, now so sin x value okay, one second, what's happening? So here we will be getting the sin x value as root of 169 minus 25 would be 144 by 169. Got it, children? See, we have got 169 minus 25, we will be getting the value as 144. So we are just putting this, root in roots, because sin x would be here, this is the sin square x. Okay, 169. So sin x value is plus or minus root of 144 by 169, which will be equal to 12 by 13. So if it's a plus or minus, what we have to do is, other than in the fourth quadrant, other than cos and secant, rest all will be negative. So this is a sine value, so it will be negative. Okay, so we got the value. Now let's find the value of cosec x, equal to 1 by sin x, which will be equal to, the reciprocal of this will be minus 13 by 12. Now tan x value we need to find it, sin x by cos x. Okay, equal to minus 12 by 13 divided by your cos x value is here 5 by 13. Okay, 5 by 13. So tan x value is 13 gets cancelled. So it minus 12 by 5. So in same way, cot x value is 1 by tan x equal to 5 by 12. Got it, children? I hope you are able to follow this. Okay? It's easy. Any doubts?